About some Mobb Deep, y'all. It's crime time, y'all. Check this out. So this piano teacher, his name is Timothy Shea, white fella. Looks like he's probably about like his 50s maybe. They're saying this Timothy Shea, that's S-H-A-Y, is charged with raping 4 boy students, some as young as 5 years old. Fucking creep. I got some audio, hold on. This is out of Pennsylvania, y'all. Why are most of the pedophiles and serial killers white adult males? And don't be mad at me, be mad at them. Don't be mad at me for pointing it out or asking the question, because you know what I'm saying is true. I said most, I didn't say all, I said most. But for some reason, black and brown people get stereotyped as the biggest, baddest criminals. That's complete BS. Even most of the people that rape are white people. Let's listen to this.
Investigators say this man abused a number of his young students in their own homes. Those investigators now fear there may be additional victims. Good Friday afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Siaf Lewis.
And I'm Natasha Brown. The allegations resulted in charges of indecent assault. And CBS News Philadelphia's Nikki Dimitri has more now from Bucks County.
The Bucks County District Attorney says the man was teaching piano lessons as recently as a week ago. The youngest victim, prosecutors say, was just 5 years old, and the abuse allegedly goes back to the late 1990s. Now, investigators say Timothy Shea, who you see here, inappropriately touched children during at-home private piano lessons. The district attorney adds he also taught at a local music school in Doylestown. The 49-year-old is currently behind bars, being held on $1 million bail. He is charged with multiple counts of indecent assault of someone less than 13 years old and corruption of minors.
I hope they don't let us waste the skin out.
Sex offenders using our children for their own deviant sexual gratification. It's the work of the men and women behind me that provide that assurance that we will seek out every predator and hold them accountable.
This case serves as a reminder that justice has no expiration date. We remain committed to seeking accountability for those who prey on the vulnerable.
That means the investigation continues at this hour. Investigators say 4 victims have come forward so far, but they fear there are more. If anyone has any information on this case or they may believe they are a victim, they're asked to contact investigators immediately.
Yep, that's out of Pennsylvania, y'all. What's going on? I'm going to play this thing for a minute. What y'all know about this? This is when they were the police. That was the name of the band. I have no sympathy for Trump supporters, especially black and brown ones. Because y'all should know better. That's crazy, man. And like I said, y'all get that little $5,000, donate it to something. See where your heart is. If you're someone that supported Harris, you claim you hate Trump and all that, you get that little stimulus check, donate it. Donate that shit. I swear that's what I'm doing. If I get one, I'm donating it. I don't want it. All right, y'all. Back to the episode. I think Michelle says she's going to be reading some of the stuff that's been going on here in Wisconsin. Like, some, there's been a lot of stuff going on. So I think she's going to read, like, some of the laws that have changed, this past year and stuff like that. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this episode.
Pablo was alive, I would go find them and build with him. Big was alive, I would make songs and chill with him. Brother was alive, I would play fight and sail on him. None of them is here, so I'ma be real for him. If you hard, then you gotta convince me. I'm colder than the Iceman, Richard Kalinsky. What I'm saying is I'm harder than Hitman. 760 with the kick, man. It's real cool. House with the pool is the shit, man. Gun in your nose like Tristan. Couple of bricks, couple of blocks, planning to expand. I don't wanna be either. Ghost got the title on the street. They know I'm homicidal with the beef. Got a Bible and the bullets gonna spire when he sleep. Or I might be close to see it fire by his teeth. You ain't got desire and belief. This is our thing. Get it, fam, I don't retire till I sleep. I went from the tire to the box to the bumper to a boat to a plane with a professional jumper.
Many laws have changed in Wisconsin in 2023 and 2025, including laws related to health, safety, and the environment. Act 220 lowers the age at which a person can become an organ donor from 15 and a half to 15. Act 256 allows courts to issue permanent restraining orders for sexual assault. SB 101 increases penalties for supplying drugs that lead to
with the yawn included. I love
an overdose. SB 75 exacerbates inequities in the pretrial detention system. And the only law for this year so far that has been changed is the electric vehicle charging tax. A 3-cent per kilowatt tax will be applied to all public electric vehicle charging stations.
I just want to get high and get this money. That's it. Real simple, right? Shit.
Rather fly, they clip my wings, growing back. I'm a god, not a king. Tell these rap niggas I'm a god, not a king. Do the shit for niggas in the yard and the bing. Homie in the hole, hustling, handling beans. You can handle a dream, you can handle a cream. But when you get rich, banana clip with the beam. Chanel on my chick, cause Santa was never seen. Now you can ride the bench or be the man of the team. Yeah. Me, I like the GM spot. BM drop, the PM pop, AM too. So I'm gonna need that AMG in gray and blue. But they said it don't come with a clutch. I'll pass. Eating rappers' food and they foul, so I'll fast. A lot of niggas said they was nice, so I'll laugh. Really want a problem with styles, then I'll blast. I just wanna get high, yeah. I just wanna get fly. I just wanna make a lot of money, let me get mine. Told you I was gangster, showed you I was gangster. This is how it goes when you roll around with gangsters. I just wanna get high, I just wanna get fly. I just wanna make a lot of money, let me get mine. Told you I was gangster, showed you I was gangster. This is how it goes when you roll around with gangsters. Summer is coming, they gon' front. It comes to the hammers, you know that they gon' dump. It comes to the work, you know that they gon' pump. Niggas say they hitting homers, you know that they gon' bunt. Niggas say they touching down, you know that they gon' punt. Niggas acting so tough, you know that they hold cunts. Right around July, I should leave for the whole month. Niggas always say it's love, ain't show you no love once. Back to these rappers and all of they ghostwriters. You remind me of a broke ass lighter, no fire. Fuck it though, get your money up, get your credit up. Out here, either you the prey or the predator. Like friends, they ain't say shit about the editor. Be foul, get your piece of the pie, America.
Paul Mooney. It's time to laugh, y'all.
White folks like it when it was white. That's when they're the most happy. That's when they're at their most happiest. It's when you got to study their body language when they were running this shit back in the day. Go back to Miss America. Remember Bert Parks. Remember white people were in white heaven there with them. Oh, there. The body language. There she is. Miss America. Sing it, Bert. Oh, there she is. And she was blonde, white. Miss. Oh, they were so happy. They tickled, just tickle pink. Miss. Bert, what? America. Sing it, Bert. Get 'em, Bert. Oh, there. And I told you, God always has to intervene. God got involved in that and made Miss America black 5 years straight in a row. Remember? You remember? You remember?
How about some more crime time, y'all? This is out of Vernon, Wisconsin. Out in the sticks or whatever, you know what I mean? So the white police pulled up to this white house with a white lady inside. She's going crazy, cussing them out and stuff. Her name is Stacy.
Stacy, what's going on? Stacy, what's going on? Talk to me.
Do you hear me? Get the fuck. You're a murderer. Get the fuck away from my door.
What's going on, Stacy? What's going on, Stacy?
She's bossing the police around. He's got his hand on the door like he's like kind of half inside, kind of half out. And she's just yelling at dude, telling dude to get the fuck out of her house and shit. That's part of the reason we do this, to make the comparison. It ain't to pick on white people, it's to make the comparison to show y'all that, of like how less tolerant they are black people when the police encounter us, you know, versus when it's a white person, a lot or most of the time, they're real patient with them, get them cigarettes, let them talk on the phone and shit, loosen up the handcuffs, all that kind of stuff. Argue with them like they're family members almost. But when it's somebody black, they either shoot us, throw us to the ground. A lot of the time, I didn't say all the time, but they'll be just handling us different, treating us with different energy, even the way when they walk up to the car, just the way they approach and just the energy and shit is different. And then people always talk about training. No, the training is fine, because a lot of times when it's a white person that police encounter, they do their training. They don't kill them or throw them on the ground or do, you know what I mean? But when it's somebody black and they kill them or shoot them, then they talk about training. Nah, it's just who you respect. They don't respect black people like they respect white people. And people can undervalue that, but that plays a huge role when cops are interacting with people in the public. The respect level has to be there. Because I don't care what it is. If you don't respect something or somebody, you don't give it good energy. That just naturally.
"17 to all responding. Slow it down." She came at me with a bat, but she went in another room now.
Whoa.
Put it down. Stacy, put it down or you will get tased. Put it down. Put it to the
deployed. Need you deployed. Put it down! Get down!
Damn, y'all. She came at dude. They went in the house, right? She came at dude. It looked like a golf club. I don't think it was a bat because it was too skinny. She charged the dude with the golf club and or bat or whatever it was. And he only tased her. See what I'm saying? If that had been somebody black, whether it was a woman or a man, they would have got shot and killed. And y'all know that.
Get down! Down now! Down! I said down now!
Oh my God.
On your stomach! On your stomach! All right, you stand up. Are you hurt?
No shit, dumb dick.
Where are you hurting?
Fuck you.
Damn.
Where do you want to go, bitch?
You have anything on you?
Do I look like I have anything on me?
Ask you a question.
I asked you a fucking question. Fucking murderer. Fuck on me, Zerk. Shoot this bitch. As soon as we get outside, I ain't scared.
Hang on.
Fuck off me. Look at him.
That's the cop she's talking to like that, y'all. Now, if that was somebody black, come on, y'all. Y'all already know. There'd have been a difference. He's taking her to the car now. That's enough. I'm just showing y'all. This is out of Vernon County. Yep, they're taking her to the police car now.
Oh, yeah, fucker.
Booker, Dano.
Anything inside needs to be dealt with before you go?
Fuck you. Don't go in my house. You ain't allowed in there.
That white girl's nuts. Nuts. Nuts.
Yeah. It is what it is. Till it ain't no more. Feel me?
Streets know the aura, Tommy guns, fedoras. Watch for the creeps, the peeps on the corner. Mommy read Genesis, I read the Torah. Supposed to be righteous, but I love the horror. Was thrilled by crime. I can't believe I let a motherfucking dollar bill kill my mind. Dull my senses, steal my shine. It took a strong will for me to heal my mind. Still I'm blind, cause still I grind. This ain't astrology, but feel my sign. Ghost walk the path of mine, I feel his wrath of mine. Cause I kick shit to make the pastor cry. We pacify, or pass the time. Got the soul of a slave with a mastermind. Get real ill, make a statue cry. Cause getting real deep, that's a knack of mine. But fuck accolades, blow a spliff and get kicks off a pack of beans. Homie, put the Mac away. You either live or you die slow. Buying burn O's and high dough from 5-0. I'm John Doe in a tie hole, glow in the dark. How a spark can leave your mind blown. My time's up and your time's zone. Still on the float, but my nigga, I'ma ride on. Go shit.
Shout out AOC, Andrea Acosta. You know what I mean? I would vote for her.
Shout out to my fellow radicals in the United States who believe crazy things like a full-time job should be enough for you to live, and also, believe in crazy radical things like if you kill someone, there shouldn't be impunity, and also who believe really crazy radical things like you should get a stimulus check without having to bail out a corporation for it, or that you should get a stimulus check without your employer, if you work for one of these huge conglomerate employers, sending you into harm's way and being completely immune from any accountability for that. Shout out to my fellow radicals who think that, we should live in a humane, advanced society, and that we shouldn't be under the thumb of a $7 minimum wage and, racist systems because that just benefits whoever the people are empowered to already be empowered. shout out to my radicals who think that maybe one way that we can deal with a lot of the shortfall that we have is to do things like legalize marijuana and tax the commerce on that so that we can fund our schools. Or, I don't know, tax the rich.
I'm with that.
Tax the rich.
She's got a t-shirt on, long sleeve t-shirt, says tax the rich. And I know the rich people don't like hearing that. But if you're stupid wealthy, let's say you're somebody that makes, I'm just throwing a number out, let's say you make $500,000 a year. Let's say you have 2 kids, a wife, well, whatever your scenario is. Let's say you have 3 kids and a wife. Let's say you have 1 kid and a wife. Let's say you have 1 kid and no wife. Or let's say you're a woman and you have no kids and you're single or whatever, right? You're making $500,000 a year. You're not hurting for anything. You are not hurting for anything. Pretty much whatever scenario you're in. I don't even care if you got a couple of kids. You're sending them to college, you're paying for your home, you're doing all like, you got a couple cars, got a nice fat bank account, home's all squared away, you know what I mean? Like, you got a solid job, your foundation is good, you're not hurting for anything. You're probably an individual, if you're making $500,000 a year, you're probably the type of individual that goes to the grocery store and just grabs things off the shelves, doesn't check the price or date. You're just grabbing and throwing in the cart because you're not worried about how much shit costs. You get to the grocery aisle, your grocery bill is about $375. That's nothing to you. You're probably the type of person that just has all this leisure time. You're out paragliding or parasailing. What is that one that they call when you're like out on the lake and it looks like maybe like a canoe or something like that, and people are just kind of, you're standing on it and you're just kind of just coasting through the water. I don't know, whatever that's called. You're probably the type of person that has that kind of time. Has a smoothie every morning, fresh cup of orange juice. And if you're a woman, you're making $500,000 a year. You're the type that's buying 2 or 3 Starbucks coffees every day, drinking your local mocha latte, choco latte, frappuccino, whatever. So you're wasting money. You're just blowing money on stuff. You're not hurting for nothing. Don't really have to check prices when you buy things. You don't really have to, or you're the type of individual, you're paying your bills early. You're the type of individual that's got all your bills stacked right there, and you're just going through them all, and you're just paying them early. 3-4 days before rent or bills are even due, you're paying them. You ain't hurting for shit. So why can't you give back more in taxes? People are always complaining about inflation and how much shit costs, but then, like I said, people go out. Because even like what people would consider like poor nowadays, like I know poor people that have an iPhone. I know poor people that have a $30,000 car. I know, you know what I mean? So like, I know poor people that still throw away food. So if you're somebody that's rich, just you, like, other than the fact that you just not wanting to part with your money because, and you notice it's always people that got like stupid money, or they're rich or well the fuck off, or like they always complain about not wanting to give any of their money back, or do, I made all this money, why should I have to get it back? Because you have so much of it, dummy. That's why. You're someone that's making $3-4 million a year. You're 60 years old already. You're going to be dead in 20 years. What are you about to do with all that money? Start giving some back.
So that people who have helipads on their house or near their house can help chip in for black school districts that are perpetually underfunded. How about we do that?
And then whoever this Vince Langman dude, he had the nerve to sit, it's a white fella though, he had the nerve to sit here and say, check this out, this is what this dummy Vince Langman said. he doesn't agree with what AOC is saying on here. He thinks she's stupid, so this guy must be someone that's well off, has a ton of money, you know what I mean, or whatever. So this dude says, is there a dumber woman on planet Earth than AOC? No. I would say, yes, there are dumber people on the planet Earth. And I would say you're one of them. You're dumber. She's not dumb at all. She's very intelligent, got her head on straight. She's woke. And let me explain woke for y'all. Woke means being aware of how life is treating you, how people are treating you, what's going on in the world, and being aware of it. Having your radars up so you don't get walked over and treated like shit. That's what it means. For the whites out there that don't understand it, or you just want to be idiotic, or just, you know what I mean? That's what it means. Y'all know. They know what that means. They know what it means. They just want to be idiots. So Vince Langman, you're an idiot, and you are a waste of skin. And I agree with everything AOC said, and I would support her. You know what would be the shit? Is if AOC and Jasmine Crockett ran together. I would support the hell out of them, because I can vote in 2028, y'all. So I'm voting Democrat, 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 because they are the closest party to helping black and brown people, you know what I'm saying, for changes, you know. Like I said, everyone grabs a hold of their own individual life, and you carve out a life for yourself. But I want someone that's president that's going to help with the stuff around the edges that we need help with. I want a president that I know cares about me and is concerned about my life. They don't have to know me personally. And that's what I was saying. A lot of these Trumpers and shit, they're upset that Obama was president for 8 years. They're so mad. That's what a lot of that shit is. Make America great again. That's what they mean by that bullshit. That's a racist dog whistle. They mean, what that means is, we had a black president for 8 years, now let's get shit back in order. That's what them spanking ass caucasoid racist people think. You know what I mean? Y'all don't own this country. The whites, y'all stole it. Y'all stole it from Mexico. Y'all stole, you know what I'm saying? From black people, Native Americans. Go look at the history. Who were the most brutal people? Who are the people taking and stealing and pillaging and robbing and conniving and conning people? It was the white people. Whatever nationality you want to put on them, right? They're white. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this episode. I'm going to get some, this is some John Coltrane. It's called Central Park West. And play about a minute and a half of it while I pour some more coffee. Shout out Collectivo Coffee. Get this update. Get this update on this Brian Kohlberger case. Y'all remember that one, the Idaho shit?
Single source male DNA, and that's really where this all starts, because that was given to Othram Genetic Genealogy Laboratories in Houston, Texas, November 22nd. They started genetic genealogy work on this unknown DNA. And we learned for the first time through a defense witness on the stand in this transcript that Othram Laboratories went generations back and found a small bit of that unknown DNA on great-grandparents far removed. And then they went back the other way to present day, and they found 4 brothers. They released the case to the FBI on December 10th, saying, look into these 4 brothers, and their last names were not Kohberger. FBI reached out to one of the brothers because they wanted that DNA to go into the public databases that law enforcement can search. The brother said, just stop bothering me, I'm not going to do it. FBI did their own work on this, and on December 19th, that is when the name Brian Kohberger from Genetic Genealogy was first announced to Idaho law enforcement. And we have a quote here. Brian Payne, who is the lead investigator, said that was a result of investigative genetic genealogy that was being undertaken by the FBI. We had a phone call that evening, and we were told Brian Kohberger's name. So from that point, they went on to get search warrants. But here's more information we learned. We learned that there was blood on the knife sheath, but that it was actually swabbed for fingerprints. We do not know the results. If there were any fingerprints that were found on that knife sheath, it was partially under the body, but they got single-source male DNA. We probably won't know that till trial. Also found out, between the 2nd and 3rd floor of the home, there was blood on the handrail, intermixed with single-source DNA. Now, we do not know, from everything we know, it wasn't tested. And that's something that's going to favor the defense. But the defense wanted all of this genetic genealogy material suppressed, because that's the key to this case for prosecutors. It's that unknown DNA that they matched to Brian Kohberger when he was given a swabbing after he was arrested. And so it didn't happen. It's not been suppressed. But they're saying the FBI went about this not following protocol.
They're going to try to get that white boy off that murder, off technicalities and shit. I hope he doesn't walk. That'd be fucked up. You know what I mean? I think they're going to convict this punk ass, though. All right, y'all. I'm about to go pull these clothes out the dryer. We'll get back to this episode. LOX. It's called On the Grind, y'all. Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings, y'all. It's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, if you partake in all that. Or if not, then it's just a Tuesday for y'all. You know what I mean? But either way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, or whatever day it is. It might be Wednesday or Thursday when you're listening to this. So we just want to say welcome. This is DVJ&MICHELLE. This is the Cold World Podcast. We're here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know what I mean? Yeah. Got a little John Coltrane in the background to set the day off. It's early in the week. So we'll kick it off with some nice chill music. I'm just heading to work. I'm actually at work. So I'm just about to go in here. I got 7 minutes before I start. So I'm just getting my intro together here. And see, I'll be multitasking. Getting ready for work, heading to work, still getting content together, taking the dogs out, running to the store, washing clothes, I'll be doing a lot of things. But anyways, yep. Happy Tuesday to y'all. So we're just going to kick this off real quick and just read some stats and see who's been checking in with us before we all get our day going. So, and this is just for this month, y'all. So for this month, we have 446 downloads. So we're up about 135% from last month or whatever that means. So let's see. So we'll start with the world. So obviously United States, Ukraine, Canada, Japan, United Kingdom, Switzerland, France, Brazil, Israel, India, Norway, Slovakia, Mexico, and Thailand. Shout y'all out. We appreciate y'all listening to us. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. You know what I mean? And like Michelle and I say, you know what I mean? The way you can show support is to spread the word. If you like any of our episodes or if you just like the podcast in general, you know what I mean? You can help us out by spreading the word. Like I keep saying, we don't have sponsors. This is just straight up organic, authentic, straight out the basement podcast. And we're straight up underground. Sometimes the music may sound crappy. I'm not a musical engineer. And sometimes it'll be, turning out and you'll be like, damn, well, I'm not going to redo the whole episode because the 90 seconds of music doesn't sound that great. But you can always fast forward. That's the thing. If the music quality doesn't come out sounding, because sometimes it does. It sounds perfect. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it sounds okay. And I get all that. You know what I mean? But you can always fast forward because keep in mind, I'm never going to play music for more than about a minute and a half or something like that anyway. So you can always just fast forward through that if you're not interested. You know what I mean? But other than that, yeah. So let's get to the United States. We got Georgia, Florida, Indiana, Wisconsin, Virginia, Utah, Cali, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Illinois, California, Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Indiana, Massachusetts, Nevada, Arizona, and Washington. Oh shit, Washington just kicked in this morning. Shout out Washington. Washington State, not DC. We have DC too. We have DC too. My bad, y'all. Yep. Yeah, and shout out Washington State and Arizona. Yeah, appreciate y'all. We appreciate everyone that's listening. For real, we really do. You know what I mean? Because if no one was listening, there'd be no point in doing this. I don't care if I look up and there's one download or there's one listener. We'll continue. Because like I said, a lot of this, like we're not doing this. Our goal, we did not create this podcast and start this podcast with dollar signs in mind. That's just going to be a little added extra, little, frosting on the cake or whatever. That is not our goal. And y'all can tell that. The proof's in the pudding. We don't have like a fan page or whatever all that does, the subscribers only and all that, and Patreon and all that stuff. And, these people can watch this stuff, and if they pay, and then this is for the other. We don't do all that, man. We don't do all that. We don't do all that. We're not asking people for money. We're not asking people to, you know what I mean? We're just on here kicking it and just speaking our truth and speaking about our life and our experiences. And I don't think you can get any more authentic than that. We did a, what was that? What's that thing on Twitter or X or whatever it's called? How they got that Grok thing where you can click on that thing and, you know, you can ask it stuff about. So we were asking it questions about our podcast, you know what I mean? And I'd say about 80% of what they're saying about our podcast is accurate. I'd say about 80%. Yeah, they're saying how it's authentic, no holds barred, gritty, just straight up raw, authentic, and stuff like that. And then they were just kind of talking about, like, each of us and, like, what we bring and all that kind of stuff. And they were saying how sometimes they were like, it seems like DVJ is pretty much no holds barred, gritty, he speaks his mind. He'll get after whoever, doesn't matter if it's a celebrity, a politician, you know what I mean? Because I did leave a quote. Y'all can go check my Twitter page or X, whatever. It's at David V, as in Victor, Johnson 2. Y'all can go check out. I don't have a ton of activity on there, you know what I mean? Just like Instagram. I'm on Instagram. I don't even know what my name is on Instagram. I think Michelle set that page. Like, I don't really go on Instagram and all. I don't mess with that stuff, really. I'm barely on Facebook. Sometimes, like, on Facebook, I'll, like, delete the app. Like, if I feel like I have too much stuff going on my phone, I'll delete apps. And then just, you know, just update them or just add them as I want to go on the app or whatever. But there's months where I don't even go on Facebook. I think I've been on Instagram maybe 2 or 3 times in the past year. I just don't really mess with that stuff. But they did quote, because when I was looking at the stuff or what people are saying about the Cold World podcast, they did say that there's a quote of mine that I said, I forgot what I was talking about that day or something, but I said, I wish Trump's dad would have let him off on the mattress. You know what I mean? Y'all can figure that out. I said, I wish Trump's dad would have let him off on the mattress. So y'all can figure out what that means. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, all right, I'm going to get out of here with that. We just read some stats, y'all. We appreciate everyone that's listening. And we got peeps are listening on Podbean app, Apple Mail, Google Chrome, Safari, Spotify, Firefox, Google Podcasts, Internet Explorer, Mobile, Safari, UI, WebView, whatever that is, Android, Chrome, IE, whatever that is, iOS player, and we got some unknowns. And some of our popular episodes are February 15th, February 2nd, February 19th, and people love that Demi Moore episode from June 25th, I believe it is. Yeah. Yeah, people are still downloading that episode. And that was from, that was from June of last year, y'all. It was a really good, I went back and listened to it. Cause I was like, I wonder why, you know, they keep navigating to that episode. It was a really good one. There was some Paul Mooney stuff on there. He was talking about race and some Neely Fuller clips on there. Rest in peace, Neely Fuller Jr. Y'all go check out Neely Fuller Jr., his cartoon series on the YouTubes. Yeah, we had great music in there. Some LOX music in there. The Demi Moore stuff. Yeah, great content there. I was like, oh, okay. I can see why people really like this one. All right, y'all. Time to get into work. And we'll get back to this episode. Thanks for everyone that's listening. We appreciate y'all. Time to let the dogs out. I'm going silent for a minute until I get in the apartment, y'all. Give me like 10 seconds. Yes, we are back in the apartment. It'll be so quiet in the hallway. I'll be trying to be quiet, you know what I mean? Let these dogs out now. Good morning. Morning, Chewy. Ready to go outside? Say good morning to the peeps. Really happy to see your daddy. All right, y'all, I'm about to round these pets up and take them outside. It feels good out there already. All right, y'all, let's get back to the episode. Y'all hear Chewy? He's so anxious to go outside. You excited to go outside? Okay. Chewy would be so anxious to go outside. You anxious to go outside, Chewy? Yeah, it's nice outside. I'm gonna put some Batman soundtrack on in the background, y'all. Yeah.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our mind.
All right, y'all. So I got the music going in the background. That's the Batman soundtrack. Well, it's getting light outside already. It is 6:33 a.m. Yep, I left for work this morning at like 3:45. Had deliveries and stuff like that. All right, hold up, Chewy. Yeah. So it's Taco Tuesday, though, y'all. If y'all partake in that. Yep. Yeah, I don't know wherever y'all are listening from, but we're supposed to have like 50s for the next couple of days here in Milwaukee and Wisconsin. The snow's starting to melt and shit a little bit. We got the pets out here. Hopefully they both take shits this morning. All right, y'all. I'm going to tend to these pets, and we'll get back to the episode. I think Charlie's taking a poop. Come over here, Charlie. Get away from that garbage can. Come here. Come here. Can't be over there. All right, y'all. Damn, this shit's crazy as hell right here. It says this condemned South Carolina killer chooses to be executed by firing squad. What? Yep. Condemned South Carolina inmate Brad Sigmund has chosen to die by a firing squad. This is off the Associated Press.
I'd rather do lethal injection.
Let's see. I think there's audio.
I think that's the most humane.
Let's see.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like a gas chamber, does anybody do a gas chamber anymore? But like a gas chamber, like you choke and sounds slow and painful.
Hell yeah.
And like a firing squad would fucking hurt.
Man.
Until you bleed out. Yeah, right?
Shit, he's one of them white boys. You just gotta keep beating him. Let's see.
I mean, you hope somebody shoots you in the middle of the forehead, right?
Yeah.
But like, if they don't, they just shoot your body and then you just bleed out and die slowly. So I'd rather do lethal injections. Just like euthanasia. They just put you to sleep.
They said condemned South Carolina inmate Brad Sigmund has chosen to die next month by a firing squad. He will be the first U.S. inmate shot to death in an execution in 15 years. Sigmund is scheduled to die March 7th. On Friday, he became the first South Carolina inmate to choose the state's new firing squad over lethal injection or the electric chair. Only 3 inmates of the U.S. have been executed by firing squad since 1976. All were in Utah, with the last one taking place in 2010. Sigmund, 67, was strapped to a chair. Will be strapped to a chair and have a hood placed over his head and a target placed over his heart in the death chamber.
3 volunteers will fire at him through a small opening about 15 feet away. Lawyers for Sigmund asked to delay his execution date earlier this month because they wanted to learn if the prisoner of South Carolina's previous execution, Marion Bowman, was given 2 doses of pentobarbital at his execution on January 31st and look over his autopsy report. The justices rejected his delay, and court records Friday have not indicated if Sigmund's lawyers have received Bauman's autopsy report yet. Then they said Sigmund didn't pick the electric chair because it would burn and cook him alive, his attorney Gerald Bo King wrote in a statement. But the alternative is just as monstrous, King said. If he chose lethal injection, he risked the prolonged death suffered by all 3 of the men South Carolina has executed since September. 3 men Brad knew and cared for, who remained alive, strapped to a gurney for more than 20 minutes. Sigmund knows it will be a violent death, his lawyer said. That's crazy. So this Sigmund was convicted in the 2001 baseball bat killings of his ex-girlfriend's parents in their home in Greenville County. They were in separate rooms, and Sigmund went back and forth as he beat them to death, investigators said. He then kidnapped his ex-girlfriend at gunpoint, but she escaped from his car. He shot her as she ran but missed, according to prosecutors. Yeah. Wow.
The parents of one of the Idaho 4 are asking that Brian Kohlberger be sentenced to death by firing squad, because that's what they do in Utah.
Good.
Yeah.
They should, and they should be able to. They should be part of it.
Yeah, like
right.
You should be, yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah, like the mom and the dad and shit.
Like the family members get the option if they want to do that.
Hell yeah. I mean that shit, man. That shit. Yeah, that should be kicking back off soon, though. Right? I mean, I know there's been a ton of delays, but you know, so much happens, baby, right?
Right.
That kind of like, I ain't saying people forgot about it, but in a way they did.
Well, like they've been arguing about the DNA.
Yeah.
And all sorts of stuff lately.
All right, y'all. We're going to go to bed this time for sure. That was just a crazy story we wanted to get out there. Yeah. Man.
I can't see. Do you believe the planes during 9/11 were holograms? What?
I had never thought about that. Because just how the planes, and I'm not saying, hey y'all, I'm not saying 9/11 was set up. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that are just, like certain stuff, you're just like, wait, if this happened, that means that should have happened. And if this, that's all.
Right, because what about the people? But like the planes took off from an airport. They're on the radar.
So then that dispels that then. Well, not really.
And how would a hologram have that much force to take a building down.
If it was exploded, like if it was timed. Like, so someone that would believe that theory would say that the explosives were inside the building. And so when the hologram, like supposedly, when the plane supposedly hit the building, it's timed. So the hologram looks like it's crashed into the building, but in reality it's being detonated at the same time that the hologram is hitting the building. Because when you look at the plane, the way it went in, there was kind of like a little pause. When you saw that first plane go into the building, there was like a slight pause, and then it was like a detonation. And then wasn't there another building that was close to the trade centers that went unscathed or didn't have any damage on it or whatever?
There was one that had no damage and then another one that did. But that could have been from, like, debris. Debris. That's like fragile.
What, baby?
Fragile.
Fragile?
Don't you remember in Christmas Story? When he gets the lamp, he's like, ooh, fragile.
With the leg.
Yeah, he was like, what did he say? Like, must be from Italy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I might want to put that movie on. No, I'm just kidding. It's too early. Michelle's like, no, it is.
It's springtime.
Oh, so we got to tell the people what we got, the gift.
Oh, yeah. Tell the people.
Okay, so, y'all, this is pretty creative. Michelle got, what exactly is it called, though?
Well, it's a refrigerator magnet.
So it's a refrigerator magnet, y'all. And it says, wait, what's the name of the artist that sings that song?
It says it right there.
Because then people can, I need to turn the light on real quick. So it says, oh, you and me, we got this. And it's a picture of me and Michelle. She had this all made, y'all.
It's like a cartoon picture,
and
like a drawing.
And then it's like established, meaning like, when we became a couple, 2015, Michelle and David. And then the name of the song is Fall For You by Leela James. I'm sure some of y'all have heard it. And then so the thing looks like if you were listening to Spotify, and it's got the rewind and the fast forward and then the play button and all that. That's what the magnet looks like. And then it has us sitting in like some beach chairs, like on a beach, and we're just holding hands. Yeah. And it plays. Will it play?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is perfect. Oh, that's a bet.
Sounds pretty good, too. Huh?
Sounds really good.
I thought it was going to sound like crappy.
Sounds really good, baby. I love it. Very creative. Very thoughtful.
I was nervous how it was going to, turn out. Did it make me want to cry?
It did. This is one of them songs that'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Go check that song out, though. That's that Fall For You by Leela James.
Would you catch me if I fall for you? 'Cause I'm falling.
Woo! I love it. I love it. I'm going to go put it back on the fridge. All right, y'all, let's get back to this episode. Music time, y'all. This is Dave East.
Get you some money, nigga.
This was called Still Here.
Get you some money, nigga. Some money, nigga. Some money, nigga. When you broke, it make your life harder. Money changed a lot of shit. Everything I seen was real. At funerals, like I'm convinced. Dirt on my hands, dirt on my sneakers. I seen the reapers. Niggas ain't gangsters, they deepest. That's why you always see this. I pledge allegiance to the drug dealers. Say my name, the club filler. I'ma pray we never be no thug niggas. My pops was a problem. The fuck I'm supposed to be. Kept it solid, no sucker in me. That's how it's supposed to be. No Google looking up my name. My life ain't for the lame. Shoestring around his arm, he looking for a vein. Begging all he see is red, said he looking for some pain. He just dropped 4 on the banner, and he took it to the brain. Living in crisis, all of us got our own vices. I got this shit in the vices, got what you need. Check out the prices, trick the beliefs. shot on the flight, shot on the graveyard. Some call it a night, plenty of money to get, it's all up to you. You wanna handle, you wanna bet. You know we found, nobody gon' miss. Go tell his mama she about to be sick. Got in the wrong lane and couldn't switch. Smoking my own strain in the vent. Strain on no white leather seats. Whiter than cocaine when you sit. All white like a dope game with a dip. She ain't got no brain, but she thick. I had a rope chain like I'm rock kid with a 38 on my hip. I took a hip train with a suitcase with like every place that bitch. Seen way too much heartbreak. Put an 808 on my wrist. Back and forth, we ain't never cool. Every day to day with my bitch. Like a MJ with that stroke 5. Might fade away if I'm lit. Ain't no NFL. I've been through hell when they raid, nigga. They blitz. Nigga, that's grip. I don't fake, nigga. Don't play, nigga. Think about what you can make with us if you down with us to the grave, nigga. Took losses, I got back, then I lost again. I'm still here. Niggas try to take my life, kill my spirit, I'm still here. Look around, a lot of niggas gone, don't feel the same, but I'm still here. Still running like a wheelchair. Fuck fame, shit real here. Took losses, I got back, then I lost again. I'm still here. Niggas try to take my life, kill my spirit, I'm still here. Look around, a lot of niggas gone, don't feel the same, but I'm still here. Still running like a wheelchair. Fuck fame, shit real here. No weed, shit real here. Life come like life go. Bust it down, it's a life show. That ain't real, that's Diet Coke. No one's fake, but you buy it though. Wax when I say they be quiet, bro. Niggas play like how they in the race, but they out of shape, looking tight, bro. But you know my homies dying, bro. Mama crying, trying to find a way to get through the pain and hit a higher note. If he from it, that's just how it go. Phone call, then he gotta go. When the shotty blow, then it's adios. That is doing like dominoes. Let us cram mine, it's gonna know. Down south, we at top of those. Cops raid, then we gotta close. Lot of bags like we buying clothes. I went like this, it's a snotty nose. Body cold, man, body froze. Me and Dan, hope nobody.
Not me and most people. I'm just saying, just not me. Not me. Just Google it. I'm offering you Wi-Fi and internet. Just to Google it.
Just Google it.
Next topic.
He's just. Oh, sorry. The next topic.
Kobe's better than LeBron. They're debating that on Run It Back. I love that show.
Simply telling you to Google most people's opinion, not mine. And let's see what pops up.
I go Kobe. Kobe's better. If we're just talking about raw talent. Not talking about all the accomplishments. I mean, Kobe's won more rings than LeBron, too. And he did it with a garbage team that one year when they beat, was it Boston, I believe? Was it Boston that they beat that second time around, I think it was, or whatever, whoever they beat? He didn't have that good of a team. I'm going to have to go back and check. But I remember watching that. But Kobe was more just raw God-given basketball talent. I'm not talking about like size, like LeBron. People, LeBron's bigger. Don't matter. Kobe had a post game. LeBron's never had a post game. LeBron's always just been an average shooter at best. Kobe was a good shooter too. Post game, left, right. Is going to hit free throws in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? And you can post him up.
It's definitely a different time in the age.
Because when you need a bucket late in the game, you need to be able to, throw it in to your guy and have them, work that post game. That's what I like to see Giannis still get. But like Giannis, he's just been doing his thing pretty much. When you go back and look at Giannis' career, he's going to be one of the best ever. Not maybe just like raw talent, you know what I mean? He doesn't have the greatest handle. He doesn't really have much of a post game. He's pretty much raw power, all that kind of stuff. Free throws really ain't that great yet, but he dominates. Other than Shaq, I haven't seen anyone just straight up just dominate pretty much every night. You know what I mean? Then like Giannis has, he just dominates. He's going to put up numbers every damn night.
You had posters on your wall, you had jerseys on them, but then when you fail,
yeah, I'm just waiting for these games to come on.
That's a disappointment. Like it's a new
back to that, so I'm gonna get some music on.
More papers, more blood, everything. Turn the bass down, turn the treble up a little bit. D-Block, my name.
So God, I'ma get my shit together. Pardon me if I curse, if I'm cursed. Get my hearse, let me get this thing reversed. Cause I've been on one lately. Gotta ask me if I hate me. I can't take me, I can't make me even do the shit I'm supposed to do. Poor communications with the people that I'm closest to. My homie just died. Who the knew me supposed to grow into? Perky takes his pain in me. Shit, I hate complaining, but they see the sunshine. But they don't know this rain I'm in. Purple on some friendship. I ain't know, but I ain't vintage. Grab the child before I'm sentenced. Nigga, fuck you and your mentions and your tweets.
Check this shit out, baby.
I can't see. Do you believe the planes during 9/11 were holograms? What?
I had never thought about that. Because just how the planes, and I'm not saying, hey y'all, I'm not saying 9/11 was set up. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that are just, like certain stuff, you're just like, wait, if this happened, that means that should have happened. If this, that's all.
Right. Because what about the people? But like the planes took off from an airport. They're on the radar.
So then that dispels that then. Well, not really.
And how would a hologram have that much force to take a building down?
If it was exploded, like if it was timed. Like, so someone that would believe that theory would say that the explosives were inside the building. And so when the hologram, like supposedly, when the plane supposedly hit the building, it's timed. So the hologram looks like it's crashing into the building, but in reality it's being detonated at the same time that the hologram is hitting the building. Because when you look at the plane, the way it went in, there was kind of like a little pause. When you saw that first plane go into the building, there was like a slight pause, and then it was like a detonation. And then wasn't there another building that was close to the trade centers that went unscathed or didn't have any damage on it or whatever?
There was one that had no damage and then another one that did. But that could have been from like debris. Debris. That's like fragile.
What, baby?
Fragile.
Fragile?
Don't you remember in Christmas Story? When he gets the lamp, he's like, ooh, fragile.
With the leg lamp?
Yeah, he was like, what did he say? Like, must be from Italy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I might want to put that movie on. No, I'm just kidding. It's too early. Michelle's like, no, it is.
It's springtime.
Oh, so we got to tell the people what we got, the gift.
Oh, yeah. Tell the people.
Okay, so y'all, this is pretty creative. Michelle got, what exactly is it called, though?
Well, it's a refrigerator magnet.
So it's a refrigerator magnet, y'all. And it says, wait, what's the name of the artist that sings that song?
It says it right there.
Because then people can, I need to turn the light on real quick. So it says, oh, you and me, we got this. And it's a picture of me and Michelle. She had this all made, y'all.
It's like a cartoon picture,
and
like a drawing.
And then it's like established, meaning like, when we became a couple. 2015, Michelle and David, and then the name of the song is "Fall for You" by Leela James. I'm sure some of y'all have heard it. And then so the thing looks like if you were listening to Spotify and it's got the rewind and the fast forward and then the play button and all that. That's what the magnet looks like, and then it has us sitting in like some beach chairs, like on a beach, and we're just holding hands. Yeah. And it plays. Will it play?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is perfect. Oh, that's a bet.
Sounds pretty good, too. Huh?
Sounds really good.
I thought it was going to sound like crappy.
Sounds really good, baby. I love it. Very creative. Very thoughtful.
I was nervous how it was going to, turn out. Did it make me want to cry?
It did. This is one of them songs that'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Go check that song out, though. That's that "Fall for You" by Leela James.
Would you catch me if I fall for you? 'Cause I'm falling.
Woo! I love it. I love it. I'm going to go put it back on the fridge. All right, y'all, let's get back to this episode. Music time, y'all. This is Dave East.
Get you some money, nigga.
This was called Still Here.
Get you some money, nigga. Get you some money, nigga. Get you some money, nigga. When you broke, it make your life harder. Money changed a lot of shit. Everything I seen was real. At funerals, like I'm convinced. Blood on my hands, dirt on my sneakers. I seen the reap. Niggas ain't gangsters, they deepest. That's why you always see us. I pledge allegiance to the drug dealers. Say my name, the club filler. Mama prayed we never be no thug niggas. My cops was a problem. The fuck I'm supposed to be. Kept it solid, no sucker in me. That's how it's supposed to be. No Google looking at my name. My life ain't for the lane. Shoestring around his arm, he looking for a vein. Doesn't know these beers red, said he looking for some pain. He just dropped 4 in the banner, and he took it to the brain. Life in crisis, all of us got our own vices. I got this shit in the vices, got what you need. Check out the prices, trip the beliefs. I'm trying to make life, shit on his graveyard. Some part of the night, plenty of money to get. Money to get bitch, it's all up to you. You wanna handle it, you wanna bet. You know we found nobody gon' miss. Go tell his mama she about to be sick. Got in the wrong lane and couldn't switch. Smoking my own strain in the vent. Ain't gon' know white leather seats. Whiter than cocaine when you snip. Always have a dope game with a gift. She ain't got no brain, but she thick. I had a rope chain like I'm Rocket with a 38 on my hip. I took a train with a suitcase with like every place I had bitch. Seen way too much heartbreak. Put a 808 on my wrist. Back and forth, we ain't never cool. Every day to day with my bitch. Feel like a penny shade with that profile. Might fade away if I'm lit. Ain't no NFL. I've been through hell when they raid, nigga. They blitz. Hey, nigga, that's Chris. I don't fade, nigga. Don't play, nigga. Think about what you can make with us if you down with us to the grave, nigga. Took losses, I got back, then I lost again. I'm still here. Niggas try to take my life, kill my spirit. I'm still here. Look around, a lot of niggas gone, don't feel the same, but I'm still here. Still rolling like a wheelchair. Fuck fame, shit real here. Took losses, I got back, then I lost again. I'm still here. Niggas try to take my life, kill my spirit. I'm still here. Look around, a lot of niggas gone, don't feel the same, but I'm still here. Still rolling like a wheelchair. Fuck fame, shit real here. Ain't no weed, shit real here. Life come like life go. Bust it down, it's a life show. That ain't real, that's Diet Coke. No it's fake, but you buy it though. Watch when I say they be right, bro. Niggas play with how they in the race, but they out of shape, looking tight, bro. But you know my homies dying, bro. I'm crying, trying to find a way to get through the pain and hit a higher note. If he from it, that's just how it go. Phone call, then he gotta go. When the shot he blow, then it's adios. Got his door like dominoes. Let his cram mine, his mama know. Down south, we had pop of those. Cops raid, then we gotta close. Not the bags like we buying clothes. I've been like this since the snotty nose. My body cold, man, body froze. Me and Dan, hope nobody.
Not me and most people. I'm just saying, just not me. Not me. Just Google it. I'm offering you Wi-Fi and internet. Just to Google it.
Just Google it.
Next topic.
He's just okay. The next topic.
Kobe's better than LeBron. They're debating that on Running Back. I love that show.
Simply telling you to Google most people's opinion, not mine. Just Google it. And let's see what pops up.
I go Kobe. Kobe's better. If we're just talking about raw talent. Not talking about all the accomplishments. I mean, Kobe's won more rings than LeBron, too. And he did it with a garbage team that one year when they beat, was it Boston, I believe? Was it Boston that they beat that second time around, I think it was, or whatever, whoever they beat? He didn't have that good of a team. I'm going to have to go back and check. But I remember watching that. But Kobe he was more just raw God-given basketball talent. I'm not talking about like size, like LeBron. People, LeBron's bigger. Don't matter. Kobe had a post game. LeBron's never had a post game. LeBron's always just been an average shooter at best. Kobe was a good shooter too. Post game, left, right. Is going to hit free throws in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? And you can post him up.
It's definitely a different time in the age.
Because when you need a bucket late in the game, you need to be able to, throw it in to your guy and have them, work that post game. That's what I like to see Giannis still get. But like Giannis, he's just been doing his thing pretty much. When you go back and look at Giannis's career, he's gonna be one of the best ever. Not maybe just like raw talent, you know what I mean? He doesn't have the greatest handle. He doesn't really have much of a post game. He's pretty much raw power, all that kind of stuff. Free throws really ain't that great yet, but he dominates. Other than Shaq, I haven't seen anyone just straight up just dominate pretty much every night. You know what I mean? Then like Giannis has, he just dominates. He's going to put up numbers every damn night.
You had posters on your wall. You had jerseys on them. But then when you fail,
yeah, I'm just waiting for these games to come on.
That's a disappointment. Like it's a new world.
Back to that episode and get some music on.
More papers, more blood, everything. Turn the bass down, turn the treble up a little bit. D-block, my nigga.
So God, let me get my shit together. Pardon me if I curse, if I'm cursed. Get my hearse, let me get this thing reversed. Cause I've been on one lately. Gotta ask me if I hate me. I can't take me, I can't make me even do the shit I'm supposed to do. Poor communications with the people that I'm closest to. My homie just died. Who the knew me supposed to grow into? Perky takes his pain to me. Shit, I hate complaining, but they see the sunshine. But they don't know this rain I'm in. Purple on some French shit. I ain't old, but I ain't vintage. Rather die before I'm sentenced. Nigga, fuck you and your mentions and your tweets.
Tribe Called Quest, y'all. This is the best album they had. The first one, A People's Instinctive Travels in the Paths of Rhythm. You can play about 90 seconds of this, y'all.
So what's going on?
So I was out running.
Yep.
And the truck came flying past me with someone hanging out the back of it.
Okay.
And then he stopped and yanked her out, threw her down. She was on the side of the road. She's up here in here, but she's
here?
only 19.
Is she hurt?
No, but there's a baby in the truck that she said slammed up against the glass, not only 9-pound baby.
Okay.
These are white criminal thugs out of Sarasota, Florida, or Sarasota County.
Run her down. It's a Ford F-150.
What? Where's the...
Whoa.
I think she's right there.
Truck.
Oh, the baby's in the truck?
Yes, he took off, but he also tried to run her down. It's a Ford F-150.
Where's the... I think she's...
Of course it is. They love them Ford 150s. Them Ford 150 with the cab in the back.
I was there with her.
And he has the baby.
Yes.
Where's the baby now? Do you know where it would go? Who took the baby?
You seen me the other night, probably. No, it wasn't you.
It wasn't
you. But I've seen you.
This crazy white man tried running this lady over and the baby and shit.
Where did he go? What kind of truck was it?
A Ford 150.
You probably know him. You look familiar. You look like you've been to my house.
Do you need an ambulance?
I just don't want to live right here.
Whoa.
Okay, we're here to help. Okay, alright. Who took the baby?
And how dare him take the baby when she's not safe?
Yes, right?
Yes, he's not safe with him. The baby's father.
What's his name?
Casey.
Casey what? What kind of truck was it?
The baby hit the glass of the side of the back of the seat. I strapped her in her chair, and that's when I started to open the side of the door because I just wanted to jump out. And that's when she seen me.
And where did this happen? Right there?
Yeah, she seen me. I wanted to jump out because my baby got hurt.
Is it a Ford F-150?
And you said he tried to run her over with the car. That's what it looked like.
She was in that grassy area, and he came flying straight into it.
Was that after he pulled her out of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he took off, and then he turned around.
What made him not hit her?
Back.
Did he turn? Did she jump out of the way?
He turned.
He turned?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if he was probably just really trying to scare her.
And you last saw him going that way?
He went that way and then he came back and he went this way. But I don't know which way he went after that.
Would you mind performing a couple field sobriety tests so I can determine whether
They done found the white guy that was driving the car.
What's that?
He's not driving anywhere.
No, I would hope not.
No, but why is he taking field sobriety tests when he's not driving anywhere?
Because he was witnessed driving a vehicle.
How else was he supposed to get anywhere?
I don't know. But those are the kinds
Who
of...
was witness?
I'm not going to discuss this case with you.
This isn't legal.
Well, this is very legal.
No.
That's his mom standing there.
I'm just requesting that you perform them. I'm not ordering you to do it. You can say no. It's no skin off my back.
I don't got time for this. I've been here, sitting here with you since what time? Since I got home?
I've only been here for about 10 minutes.
Well, not you, but you know who I'm talking about. All the other cops.
So,
I don't got time.
like I said,
I'm trying to go to sleep. I got
I'm
work
not
at 6
ordering you to do anything. Okay. I was asking you if you would be willing to perform.
I'm just ready to get over with.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Turn around. Put your hand.
No, sir. I'll take the sobriety test. I'll take the test. I'll take the test, sir.
Put your hand behind your back.
Take the test, sir.
Put your hand
I'll
behind
take
your
the
back.
test, sir.
What are you arresting him for?
What are you arresting him for?
Resistance.
You don't have any...
In case you don't
You don't have
resist.
anything...
Dude took off on him. He's running. They're chasing him.
Nico, get off your dog. Get your dog. Nico, what did I do wrong?
Hey, sir, back up.
Can't be running people over with cars, idiot. That's why you're under arrest, dummy.